Tell It to Someone is brought to you by gigantic cans of energy drink.
Usage: consume no more than 500 milliliters per day. Product contains caffeine. This product is not recommended for children, pregnant or lactating women, or individuals sensitive to caffeine. Consume responsibly. Caution: contents under pressure. Do not drink if plastic seal is broken.
Greetings and welcome to Tell It to Someone, the only show that tries to discourage twittering. Shh! I'm trying to film here, birds! And the first question here for today is from this piece of paper here. And on that piece of paper is written, Cranky Saint. Is this your card? It is my card. But you don't have my PIN number. Hang on, I'll have to do one thing. This might take a while. Actually, I'm going to edit this whole bit out entirely, so just cut to the next bit. Hello, yes. Alright, yeah, I've got a, I'll try that again. Yes, hello, yeah, is this the bank? Look, I've got to cancel my card. Yeah, okay. Okay, my password is... Oh, I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have bleeped that. Because now they'll know it's a swear word. Yeah, that's the one. Right. Right, oh, I've got to answer a couple of questions. Mother's maiden name. Hang on. Oh, now they'll know that's a swear word too. Okay. Yes. And what am I wearing? Why do you need to know that? Well, I'm wearing a vest. Okay, you know it's me. Right, okay then. Yep. Okay then. Right, yeah, I want to cancel that. Okay. Right, thank you. The next question is from Calico70. Have you ever had sex in a pubic place? Most sex happens down in the pubic place, doesn't it? Nathan, 98,000. Why didn't you answer my last question? Well, I didn't answer your last question because it wasn't your last question, was it? In fact, this could be your last question, for all I know, unless you answer another one like this week for next week's show. And then that's not your last question, so I still haven't answered your last question. Exacerbated Taboo asks, where did the name Hamburger come from, and when the burger contains no ham at all? Well, it does contain bacon. That's like ham, only you know, it's like bacon, so it's got so much more stuff that makes it, you know, really unkosher and not halal, and it tastes smoky, like something got burnt, and it's delicious. And you know, well, it's actually named after the city of Hamburg, and so it's like, you know, a hamburger is literally somebody who comes from Hamburg, but they've eaten a lot of bacon too, usually, because not many of them are Jewish or Muslim. So no, that's not right. Well, you see, I mean, other cities have had foods named after them too, like Frankfurter comes from Frankfurt, and Berliner comes from Berlin. It's like a kind of donut, you know, so when you say, Ich bin ein Berliner, it means you are a donut. And then your head explodes like 3 months later. That's what I heard. Mission Noir asks the last question for today. I've always wanted to live on the moon, but my budget is limited to $10.81, a twist tie and some pocket fluff. How can I extract the lunar paradise of my dreams while still coming in under budget? Okay. Well, there's 3 plans you can go with. Only one will probably fit in under your budget. There is the Lunar A plan, where we get a massive terraforming facility up there. We spend trillions of dollars sending manned craft to the moon, and we build massive, huge biodomes on the moon with advanced terraforming equipment, with microbiological devices that will terraform the planet and release all the oxygen that's in the rocks. Or you can go for the Lunar B plan, which is constructing smaller, self-sustaining lunar colonies with bubble domes over the top of them, constructed mostly by robots. And then there is the C plan. This is where you simulate being on the moon. You take the $10.81 and you put some tin foil. Wrap yourself in tin foil, because that will keep out the radiation from the Van Allen belts. And then what you do after that is you go into you jump around a lot, because the people, when they landed on the moon, they jumped around a lot, because if you in low gravity, because if you try to walk in low gravity, it sort of unbalances you, because you're relying on the gravity of Earth to hold you in place, and you can't do that on the moon, so you'll have to bounce around, and you'll have to use rubber bands tied to the ceiling to make sure your weight is like 1/6 of that on the moon. So tie yourself to the ceiling, and then you take that the pocket fluff and the twist tie to put padding all around the room, because when you're bouncing around like that on a rubber band, then you are going to have a problem with crashing into the walls. So you're going to have to put padding all around the room. And that is the Lunar C plan. That's it for Tell It to Someone for this week. If you would like to ask a question, then ask a question. And if you would not like to ask a question and simply watch next week's show, then subscribe, like on that orange button that's now white or grey or something. And up here? Or is it up here? I can't remember. Either way, over here, somewhere. Your dovetail question this week is this. No, not this. What's written up there? Okay, write it up there. Okay then. I'm dangerously talented, and ich bin ein Berliner!